Okay. The workplace can be a very productive place if you're able to communicate effectively and work cooperatively with other people. However, plenty of things make it easier to work, like emailing, text messaging, and phone calls. But whenever you're not able to be in person with COVID and quarantine and all this, or maybe long distance traveling, those things do make it easier, but they can also hinder the workplace when you're not physically with people. Maybe because of you're not able to tell people's emotions, you may misunderstand people, and your time may not be great. You may not be able to effectively communicate with somebody in the right amount of time. Examples of non-face-to-face communication are emails, text messaging, and phone calls. Some problems with each of those emails: they may take a little bit of time with not getting right back and forth with communicating back and forth immediately with somebody. You may not be able to understand somebody's emotion as how they want to convey their words with you, and you may just misunderstand people with how they speak. Text messaging would be almost the same thing, with time and then no emotions and misunderstanding people again. And then, but phone calls, you'll be able to hear people and you'll be able to effectively communicate back and forth the whole time, but you won't be able to see each other, so you may not see how people may fully react to what you're saying. Also, if you perhaps forget something, then you may have to text them later, and that a minute immediately is back to text messaging. Some solutions to this would be, obviously, and firstly and foremost, would be face-to-face business with people right next to you. But if that is not possible due to COVID or quarantine or long distance maybe, then having maybe a specific time set each day for emailing back and forth or text messaging or such like that, or doing a Zoom, FaceTime, or video call, which you will be able to see people, you'll be able to communicate back and forth immediately. But if you forget something, it's just like in phone calls, then you'll have to go back to email or text, or you'll have to call them back right away. So it can be confusing when you're not working face-to-face with people and with emails and texts and phone calls, but it can be easily fixed with a few simple steps like face-to-face business, videos, and calls. But some instances may not be avoided, like when you're quarantined due to COVID. Next, we have Dale Trotter speaking on cultural differences in the workplace.